What's up, guys? My name is Ted Darklaw, and with me, as always, is the Black Knight. We are the co-owners of Helidope Toys, helidopetoys.com, and this show is Helidope. Aaron, how the hell are you doing?
A long week, man. Been a long week, but doing all right. How about yourself?
What?
Work.
Yeah, you know. Also, long week. Uh, very tired tonight, so sipping on things that rejuvenate me, and an even busier week ahead. So, not really excited about that part either.
Yeah, yep. I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Probably Friday night.
Friday night is when we have to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you work all day Friday, and then Thursday's Thanksgiving, but Wednesday's too early to tear down a warehouse to get ready for a toy show on Saturday, because the second you do that, Black Friday hits, and then everybody wants to buy something, and yeah, the whole thing's a bit of a logistical shit show.
Yep.
For us. I doubt for many others, but for us, it's going to be a week.
Yeah, we thoroughly enjoy the challenge.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be fun, but it's not like we can't do it. It just requires some strategizing. But another fun thing about Friday, and that's why everybody is tuning in tonight, is that is the official ship date for the Four Horsemen 2024 Retailer Exclusive. 5 figures, Aaron. 5 figures are going out this door on Friday to all of you. And I'm not going to lie, folks, the numbers are getting slim. They are moving. We have more of some things and a lot less of others. So if there's something you guys want us to look at first, start throwing that in the chat now. And when we get to that point, we'll start going through some of those things. But yeah, exciting week overall.
Indeed.
But at this time, I have to ask you, sir. You've been switching your game up lately, so I am sincerely curious as to what it is that you are sipping on tonight.
Well, I have been. Where's it go? I don't know what I did. Oh, it's way over there.
Hold on. Your dang drink.
I did.
Okay.
Anywho, so I haven't been drinking like since last Sunday.
Well, that's good. You've been drinking lots of water, right?
I have actually, and like it's funny because like the first couple days were really weird. Couldn't keep my hand under control, and I've been getting up at like 7, 5:30, no problem, no headaches, no hangovers, just kind of nice. So I hate water, I do, but this is the only water that I found that I actually enjoy drinking and did not have to put anything in it to spruce it up. It's 7 Select purified water from Speedway.
No,
like it's a liter. It's 2 for $2.50.
No, well that's good beer math.
Indeed. So I usually go I bought like. Usually I've been drinking like 2 a day.
Well, that's good. 2 liters a day.
Indeed.
That's something. And I bet you pee a lot.
I don't know, because between working and all the moving around, it just kind of
you just sweat it out
away.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all you got is water.
That's it, man. Like I said, I have been on the sober train the last 7 days.
Incredible. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Like
Um,
it's not quitting, you're just taking a break.
yeah, more of a here and there, not so much a here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So what is it that you're partaking on today, sir?
Well, I stated that I was tired. I got a few things, so it's a pisser episode for me. I'm finishing off my coffee because I've been fucking cold all goddamn day, cold and tired, um, doing things. And as always, I have my trusty Saratoga here that I've also been working on. But tonight I'm switching things up a little bit. I'm what is the correct terminology for this? I'm having a virgin dark claw. A
Mm,
virgin dark claw. So
just
my
drinking
sig
Diet Pep,
what
Diet Coke.
yeah, it's just Diet Pepsi. That's what it is. It's a virgin dark claw. My signature drink without all the fun stuff in it.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're just a fun bunch today.
Oh, look at us on the wagon and whatnot. Actually, I'm not on the wagon. I drank a whole bunch Saturday night and then fell asleep on the couch.
Sounds about right.
Drank some beers, ate some pizza, fell asleep.
I had to work.
No. Well, then you couldn't have fallen asleep or drank beers.
Well, I mean, I'm open. I've opened all week, man. Like,
Oh.
so the last 4 days, like, busy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like yesterday was worse than like the typical Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But man, nuts. And then like today was like wind down day. I'm like, look, I ain't doing shit. y'all, y'all figure it out.
Yeah.
And then next 2 days off, and then close the Thanksgiving Eve.
Ooh,
All that
that's brutal.
fun.
That's the
Yeah,
worst day. That's the worst day to close.
kind of gonna work. My boss.
I don't know if I'm breaking up or if that's you. Did I freeze? Or did you freeze? Am I dead? Does nothing work? Chat, I'm gonna need y'all to hit me up with something here.
Am I still?
There you are. Okay. I got
Okay.
worried that I froze and everything died.
We'll
No
see.
one
For me,
no one in the chat was talking to me. Yeah, normally I freeze. That's my gimmick. I freeze in the middle of when I'm about to make a really valid point, or when I'm about to say something really funny, that's when I freeze. That's when I freeze.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going through all that again.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. Next 2 days off. Gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Well, we're 9 minutes in. We should probably say hello to our friends in the chat.
That'd be a good idea. First and foremost, we have Trust Screamer. This is the day, the Hell Dope Day, and for that, we truly give thanks this week for Hell Dope Thanksgiving. Should have thought this whole thing through. That's actually a really good title, Hell Dope Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, this time last year we did the episode where we thanked everybody for like 2 hours. Yeah, and I didn't want to do that again.
Thank you. That's all you get this year.
Yeah, yeah.
And he wanted to let everybody know that he was first to get it. So.
Okay. I did see that. Like now I have to check in early before these people fall off,
Yeah.
Someone could pop in Friday and be like, "Oh, it's first," and then that comment's gone.
I'll see it. Didn't count.
Yeah.
Roll keeper, what's going on? Hello, dopers. Jason Evangelista. Evening, hello, dope. Hello, Ted and Aaron. Mr. Axion Figs. Hello, dope day. Thank you. Miss Stacy Hatch. How you doing? And we got Junkie on Crass and Builds. Oh, hello. Good Fatred. Hello. Cheerio there, my good friend. And we got Action Fig Addict 112. And we got the Titan with us today. Hail to the Held Up Duo. Legend Series. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. And yes, Stacy. Yes. Yes, drinking water. Hell has frozen over twice. So it's actually not. Does it? I don't. It's not that I don't like drinking water. Like it's kind of like beer. You find that right beer, and it's just it's amazing. Like most of the water is like you get like that alkaline taste, and I hate drinking tap water. Like,
Oh
if
yeah,
I'm
don't
drinking
do that.
tap water,
Sir, killing me tonight. Killing me.
it was me again, wasn't it?
It was you again. It was you. And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, what do I do? I don't know when he's going to come back. What do I do with my hands? You know, I don't fucking know. Uh, you know what? I think it's just, YouTube not wanting you to talk about water. And he's gone again. Gone again. All right. Well,
I'll be right back.
Aaron will be right back. I'm gonna share something real quick. Um, so I want to really quick share a post from our friend Zakanin, who I don't think is in here, but I definitely wanted to bring this up. So last week we launched our official 2024 Hella Dope Christmas ornaments right there that you can still get in the store right now as we get closer to Christmas. I understand, you want to wait till after Thanksgiving. Well, Zakanin, amongst other people, ordered some. And, I'm just like, hey, it better be the first thing you put on your tree. Now, Zakanin's a Festivus guy. He doesn't give two craps about Christmas. But here, his wife said, no, you made a commitment to those hella dope boys, and that's what you're going to do. So the very first ornament on Zakanin's tree was the official 2024 Hella Dope Christmas ornament. And I think that is freaking awesome. It warms my heart. So if you guys also got your Christmas ornaments, I know a lot of you said that you did. Um, Send us some pictures. We would love to share that. Or if you haven't gotten yours yet, if you haven't got, bro, fucking killing me. I swear to God. And now you're on mute. Do you even know how to do this? Have you even been here before?
No, it's the first day.
Anyway, huge shout out to Zakanin for sharing that picture with us. Absolutely loved it. So thank you very, very much. And yeah, I'm going to pull this up real quick. The Collecting Brothers, who have a great channel. If you guys have not checked it out, make sure to tune into them. Say first time joining the stream and first time customer ordered an extra Fisher rice today. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Those are going out Friday. And man, supplies of that one specifically are getting light because it is an army builder. And we're going to talk all about that tonight here shortly because man, that's one I'm really excited for. I don't know about you, Aaron. I don't know which one you're excited for.
I don't know.
Chef, is that you? Ornaments are $12 on the Hella Dope website under the merch tab. So I did add a merch block to the in-stock section, which I'll probably just keep that there so it's easier for people to find. And then there's also a merch button in the menu, which is harder to find if you're on mobile, easier to find if you were on the computer.
Look here, Ed. If they would just sponsor me and drop ship me my goods, we wouldn't have to resort to these negativities of water. But because I'm going on strike, damn it, until next time.
Awesome. And this is indeed my pal Chef, fellow entrepreneur. Makes some amazing food. So he's out there. He's out there doing that grind. We like talking business together. We like watching each other succeed. And I also need to give a shout out to our friend Ostradamus Toys. Not only did he become a channel member the other day, and again, that's one of the things that fell off, so I gotta fucking check this link every fucking day. But him and Ed, our wonderful supporter, Mr. Action Figs, him, Oz, and Buddy's Customs did a little live stream on Friday night promoting our site, pretty much going over exactly what we're going to go over. So if you guys are curious about what they had to say about the things we're going to talk about tonight, then go check out that live stream from Oz's channel. I think it was Oz's channel on Friday. And if that's not correct, let me know.
Yeah, I've been like MIA. I have not been on YouTube. I've barely been doing any of this. Like I've really like disconnected the last like 2 weeks.
It's fine. It's what we do. So in the world of what we do, it is literally constant demand. So we're constantly getting emails not only from customers but from vendors. Somebody always wants money for something. It's when is this coming in? Oh, this is shipping now. Got to keep track of this. Where do you put all these things? Got to promote this crap. Need to make listings. All that stuff is incredibly taxing, and when you're also trying to be on YouTube and support the community all the time, man, sometimes you just don't want to fucking do it. So, Aaron, you are more than welcome to take your mental health breaks as needed. It's allowed. The ship kept on moving, so it kept going. And it's not like you weren't doing anything, you know. Saw emails. You were doing something.
Done shit.
And you're freezing again. This is going to be a very long, painful show.
I'm to like turn every internet thing off in this house.
You've never had this issue before. It's very strange.
Yeah, I know. It's very odd.
Yeah, I don't know. Gremlins, as our
Probably.
friend Largo would say.
Yeah, maybe those Guatemalan gremlins has made their way up here to Ohio.
Yeah, where the fuck has Largo been? I haven't seen Largo in forever. I wonder if he ever got his mug. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to get started with this because I want to talk about some stuff. So, to emphasize, we're going to be looking at pictures. All your orders are literally right there. I can see them. I am looking at them. Some of them I can touch. But we have to look at pictures. And that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
We get a very nasty email that says you're not supposed to do that.
Look, there's a very important rule in what we do, and that's don't cross the cabal. There's a handful of people that we don't want to piss off in the toy community. The Four Horsemen, Bobby Valla. That might be it. This might be the two. So we're not going to do any of that. So let's go ahead and get this going. So new banner on the site, temporarily shipping 11/29, and that is this Friday. So these are the 5 figures in this upcoming Four Horsemen wave. That is literally just so close to me. So close to me right now, Aaron. Oh, giddy. I'm fucking giddy.
Yeah.
So just going to go through these real quick. The one on the left is the skeleton, and now I can't think of his name. I'm going to call him Skeleton from Vikenfell. Something Vikenfell. My mind just went blank. Yeah. I think this one might be the one I'm most excited for.
Indeed.
And we're going to take closer looks at these here in a little bit. And then we have the re-release of Jacob Marley, which I know was high on some people's lists. And then we had the sad announcement from the Horsemen last week. Was that this week? I don't remember. Where, unfortunately, due to factory error, he will not glow. What are your thoughts on that, Aaron?
I mean, that was the huge selling point. Was a glow in the dark Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure somebody somewhere in the toy customization world will find a way to make it glow. But I mean, that's what sold me. That's half the reason why I wanted one. Like I waited because they always do something crazy with these releases, and I'm like, I
Hmm.
would definitely do a glow in the dark, and
Hmm.
then I mean, maybe I still can get it just for the sake of saying I have it, but without the glow in the dark, man, I mean, it's a turn off.
Yeah, it's rough. And I don't know, in the Horsemen's defense, Jeremy Gerard did bring this up on Mythic Conversations this past week as well. And his point was like, yes, there are glow in the dark enthusiasts, and we know they're disappointed. He goes, but really, how often are you going to have your toys in the dark? If you're going to have this thing on display, your lights are going to be on, something's going to be shining on it. So the glow is uh, kind of
I
like a
mean,
luxury
what if
thing.
what if I have a glow in the dark room? Like, I have a room dedicated to all things that glow in the dark.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Look, trust me, I'm on board with the being bummed about no glow thing. Like, it super sucks because um, part of me wanted to take bits and bobs from this and take bits and bobs from Blue Hagnon,
Hmm.
and because I haven't compared them, but I imagine the colors are very very close, and yeah, it's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, um, still not it's not a horrible looking figure.
No, no, and we're gonna take a deeper dive into this as well. And the collecting brothers here got me Undead of Vikingfell. Thank you, I appreciate that.
The Titan said he wanted his next to Chester Cheetah.
The
From
glow
what
in
I
the dark
saw,
one.
it actually had a pretty decent glow for that Chester.
Yeah. I never saw glow, and that was like a reddish orange glow too, which is something you don't see a lot.
Hmm.
Um, sorry, I'm just starring things in here. So there's Jacob Marley. Again, we're gonna kind of zoom in on this here in a minute. And then we have the
Go ahead.
Sun, the Monkey King, the Monkey King,
The Sun the
Sun
Sun
Wukong.
Wukong.
Yes, Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, and this one was a big winner for people last year,
Yeah.
and I kind of like the updated colors, but that's me. I kind of like the gold. What do you
I
think?
mean, I like the gold, but I mean, eh,
Eh?
man. I mean, if you would have sold that like the armor set separately, just sold the armor set and
Hmm.
just hop and swap to the Monkey King you already have, instant win. I don't need a whole second monkey.
Yeah, that's that's fair. Don't need a second monkey. Um, can have 100 skeletons, but not a second fucking
Oh
monkey.
yeah, yeah. I mean, skeletons go a long way, man. You know, I mean, I got a big ass like ape sitting next to me. I already got the first Monkey King. You know, you can't have two Monkey Kings. That's like having like two Lion Kings. It just doesn't work.
That's fair. And Zakanin has joined us. I was giving you your hella dope shout out for you begrudgingly hanging your hella dope Christmas ornament. So thank you for sharing that with everybody.
Indeed. And
Uh,
looks like we got a It's Chad raid going
we
on.
we have an It's Chad raid, and I love that. Uh, so Chad did not go over or step on our balls tonight. So thank you, Chad. And I tuned in for a good majority of Chad's stream, and good stuff. Our pal Robert from Robert's Infinite Realms was there. Our pal Laserpants, he was there. Our pal It's Chad, he was there because he had to be. And yeah, it was a good show. So if you guys missed that, catch the replay on It's Chad's channel. Um, okay, so I'm gonna pull this out because this is what I can show. I'm gonna stop sharing this for a second. What I can show is our good pal, the man who wants to touch the space booty. The Mask of the Red Death. This is the original release, guys. The original release. Notice the red. Notice the sexy. Ooh, E. And now it's coming to you guys in black.
This is another one of those, man. Just give me the black robe.
Yeah.
I
Now,
mean, I haven't really dug in like the up close and personal versions of the two, but is there a difference? Because I just see the black robe.
yeah, it's reverse colors, and when we look at it, this did come with the giant clock, which is now
I mean, a second clock
inverted.
would be cool.
So it looks nice, and I have a pile of shit over here, and I know my clock is buried in that somewhere. So I did not pull that out, but I had to pull out Mr. Space Booty himself. But yeah, I think that's the one I'm least excited for. But I think, when we're talking about Four Horsemen fans, uh, a lot of these figures they look at for part fodder. It's like, ooh, like this is now in this color, which means it would match this figure that I'm trying to make, and I can just yank off his arms, yank off his legs. It's really cool to have this in this color now, so I don't have to fucking paint it. That's not me, but that's what I think a lot of the community kind of looks forward to. And on top of that, like if you had all the FOMO and you missed out, maybe you didn't have the money for the Red Death last time around. Maybe it's good that it's roughly the same thing. Who cares if it's the robe's a different color?
Now,
Same thing.
does he come with black blood with the clock?
No, blood is the same.
See, that'd have been a seller right there.
Yeah. Well, then
black robe, black blood,
black blood, and then we could do Mossman scenes where he spilled black paint everywhere. It's like, oh,
exactly.
now I spilled the black paint.
Exactly.
And then I think one of the sleepers of this wave is the Shadow Circle Bashir Rice, the cosmic of this wave. And like I said, we're going to take a closer look at these on the site. But man, this guy comes just loaded with stuff. A lot of possibilities for customizing, army building, just doing all sorts of insane shit with this figure. He's a dual wielder, Aaron. I like dual wielders. I like guys who got two guns so they can go pew 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 because I think that's badass.
Yeah.
So he's part of the dual wielding family. I don't know if you're not much of a cosmics guy, yeah? What do you think of this?
I mean, out of the five, like when I saw this initially, and even looking at him right now, the Undead Viking fell still number one on my list. I mean, the cosmic one is a very good second, and then Jacob Marley. The other two, like I said, I could care less about having them. I already have those versions and the original. Like I said, if you would have sold the soft goods to both of those separately, would have bought that'd have been an instant seller.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's why 1, 2, 3. If I had to rank them like 1 to 5, like I said, Undead Viking fell, the Cosmic, Jacob Marley. I mean, I probably Red Death just because I like it, and then Monkey King.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Some of these comments are pretty funny. Well, let's talk with the chat real quick before we take a deeper dive into each one of these.
We got Lunchbox Killer. Hey, can you turn that down?
Come on.
How dope, how's it going, man? And then we got Thor joining us. Glowing paint you can find at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I would find a way to screw that up, so you're not gonna catch me paint anything. Matthew Matson, no glow in the dark. Glad I got the first one. I did not get the first one, which is the only reason why I'm still gonna get this one, just because I missed the first one. I think I was at a soccer game. Oz says, still love the paint apps, but the glow in the dark was a big thing for me. My glow in the dark shelf will be missing an awesome ghost. And then so with Drew G, what's going on, man? As a Canaan, the war of Festivus will not go quietly into that bad night after Christmas, and I'm getting lost. Well, good luck to you, my friend. Roll keeper, I need that clock with the blood. I mean, it's a good selling point. Let's see, my clock's sitting right there. Roll keeper also, what's that clock guy? Accured, wonderful. Oh, Headcanon was also on It's Chad's little stream there.
Oh, nice.
That must have been either before or after you were right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
HGC says, I think I said it somewhere, but I don't even remember Marley being glow in the dark as part of the deal. They didn't really talk about it. I mean, it was titled that way, and then we were told to quickly take the glow in the dark out of the title because it was no longer part of it. So maybe strategically on their side is maybe if something were to get screwed up, no accountability on our side because we never said it. But we knew about it. And then the Canaan, it's the Fisher Price Cosmic for me. Remember Bears washed down with nostalgia wine.
And
That's words.
Ed was also a big fan of this Cosmic because if people don't know, it is based off of, Ed, correct me if I'm wrong, Fisher Price Adventure People. I believe that's the title of it. And yeah, that's kind of what the concept for this figure was inspired by, which is really cool. Yeah, same colors and everything. Obviously, a lot more detail as the original was just a guy in a suit, but um, yeah, if you were a fan of that line in your youth, then this one's gonna hit you. Or if you're just a fan of army building. So,
Since this is staying 100% on all figure, so he's buying all of them.
well, there are still a few left. Now, I know I would say right now we probably have most. The thing we have the most of is the Monkey King, but everything else is slimming down. So, thank you. Fisher Price Adventure People Firestar. Did you freeze again? And then, Trust a Screamer says, yes, based off the Fisher Price toy was a guy in a suit with a black spaceship. So, that wasn't something I knew about originally. So, it's a cool fun fact. I like when they do tributes. I think it's cute.
Indeed.
All right.
But,
Let's. Good.
I don't know. I'm just gonna wing it now.
Okay. Well, we're gonna jump back into this. So it sounds like people are least excited. Well, we'll start with Red Death because I think we're least excited about Red Death. So we're gonna take a look at him. So again, a straight re-release, inverted colors. So let's see. I'm looking at mine here, so it looks like, is it just the robe that's different? The feet look like they're a different color as well, but the arms. Okay, so the red and black is reversed on this. So this arm part here where it's red is black, and this black part here on the hands is red. And then he's going to come with his trusty dagger. beautiful glamour shots. Let's just get to the clock, right? That's what we care about. So this is the updated clock, which I think looks absolutely amazing. If you guys weren't aware or did not get the first release, this blood is a flat piece that will go under the clock. It can also be used for other fun things if you're into toy photography.
That is cool. I didn't realize the clock had gold trim.
Yeah, no, the clock looks good. Do you have your clock near you that you can
I do.
show? Can we show it? I'll stop sharing this and we'll put you on full screen.
Hold on. There you go.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so that looks a little more old-timey, but I do think the gold does make that stand out. And those have pegs on the blood has pegs on it, right? If I'm remembering
Yeah.
correctly. It's been a minute. Yeah, so like for if you were using that for other toy photography, I mean, you kind of got to cover that up a little bit or kind of edit it out. But it's a nice, fun addition that you can use for other things, murder scenes or something like that. But I don't know. Matthew is saying both versions of Red Death are fire, but the clock on the retail version is way better.
Oh yeah, like I said, that gold makes it pop, man.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take another look at that. So slow to do this. Yeah, so this it stands out a lot more, I think.
Oh yeah.
The original is much more muted.
I mean, not even just like the gold barrings on the side, but like the plate at the bottom, like
Mhm.
that was the first thing that my eye went to.
Oops. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Like
Yeah, that do be looking good. So I would say I mean, I don't know if just the clock makes it worth it, but if you are into customizing or you want the robe or whatever, I think the clock is a really good selling point. Like, well, I can just use this for figure fodder or something, or I don't know, Aaron. It is tough. That clock does look good.
It is, but like I said, I mean, you know, it's a hard pill to swallow when you're like if you already have Red Death. Because I mean, like if you ask anybody that knows how to customize, I'm sure they'll be like, "Oh, I'll just I could probably paint that and get the same effect."
That's true. That's true. That is a
But
good point.
then again, like I said, those that did miss the first run of it, I mean, here's your second shot, but you get that updated clock.
Yeah. Or maybe you just like collecting clocks, and you want to do photography with lots of clocks, lots of ticks and lots of talks.
Yeah. Pull them, buy them all, and then create your own little clock world.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to take a look at Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, the Golden Sage Edition. Now, I don't have the original, so this is tempting for me, but looking at pictures, I am partial to this. The fur is a lot lighter, and then that gold armor is slick. It is slick. But you're happy with your original, Aaron? You got that.
Yeah, I did.
Do you have it near you?
No, it's over there. So it's in a box somewhere. I was moving stuff around.
Yeah. And this is another one that let me scroll down here. Comes with a lot of stuff. So we have the head feathers, the fruit, alternate feet, lots of hands, and then these are, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, these were face plates. So these weren't alternate heads. They were face plates that pulled in and out, which I don't think they had done before, right?
Sorry.
Talking about the face plates.
What'd you say?
Did you the faceplates? That's what those are, right? Not alternate
Yeah.
heads. They're faceplates.
No, they're face plates.
Okay, cool. And has that been done before by the Four Horsemen? I don't recall it being done, but I'm not the die-hard enthusiast.
Yeah, I think it's. I think you're seeing it more commonly now. But that one in the middle is a second head,
Okay.
and then you have. I think Ed's confirming also that there's four face plates, two heads.
Okay. Awesome. Um, yeah, so I'm excited for this. I don't know, like, so I'm a fan of. I'm gonna stop sharing this again for a second. I'm a fan of more of the Motu tributes, you know? That's what got me into this, and that is primarily what I collect. And I don't do a lot of part swapping, but it's been tempting lately. But I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not creative enough. I don't know what kind of part swapping I would do with that figure myself. But I think again, I'm just kind of set in my ways, and I just go, "Oh, this is like He-Man," and then I'm just fucking happy. Or or I go, "Oh, it's a skeleton," and again, I'm just quite content. So
See, you put the monkey head on the skeleton body with some
yeah,
cool armor. That'd be sweet. See, that'd be sweet.
yeah.
But see, it'd be
Let
my
me
luck
see.
that I try and do all these pops and swaps, and I like end up breaking half the figure.
So I've been doing my homework, Aaron. I've been doing my homework, and our friend Jeremy Gerard has us covered with some evergreen content about how to tear apart these figures. Still scared to death to do it though. Don't know if that's my bag. I just don't know if I have the balls to do it, especially with how much I love these figures. I
Mm.
just it would break my heart if I was trying to pull something off. And I know, guys, you gotta heat them up and all that fun stuff, but I'm also afraid that I wouldn't be able to get it back together, and then I'd be super sad. And then I bought this guy to be this guy.
See,
I
I'd
guess
be the
that's why
guy
you
that
buy
like puts it in.
duplicates.
I'd be the one that like melts the figure because I like put it under heat, under the heat too long.
Yeah. Although there has been something I've been thinking about. So one of the reasons why I started going down the popping and swapping rabbit hole is, I was looking at some of these parts, and we'll see some of them in a little bit. But I was also looking at some of the current cosmics that are in stock right now at hellodopetoys.com. And I was thinking, Aaron, we're never going to get a tribute figure. The horsemen barely know who we are, let alone like us that much. But I could make my own tribute figure. So I'm looking at Purplor here, and he's just a straight purple body. And then I was looking at, was it LJ? LJ? In this gold armor. And I was like, dang, wouldn't it be neat if I had enough parts with some purple and some golds and maybe a little skull head? Maybe I found a grumpy old man face, made it look like you. We could have some tribute figures. Get you a nice little Black Knight figure. Um, add
That'd
some
be sweet.
purple
Hey,
and
hold on.
yellow
I'm gonna try and restart
highlights.
my computer to see. I'm
Okay,
gonna restart my computer real quick. I'll be right back.
okay, sounds great. All right, I'm gonna say what's up to the chat real quick. Because I don't know how to talk all by myself. So, let me figure out where I was. We are now joined by Robert from Robert's Infinite Realms. He said he just got done on Chad's show. So, Robert, thank you for joining us, and it was awesome seeing you there talking about that bullshit. Um, the Collecting Brothers, and I believe this is referring to the Red Death, talking about the inverted colors of the arms. We have Zakanin chiming in with the grandfather clock. He says his plan for the grandfather clock is to go with his Hellfire Club, and I would love to see some pictures of that. So when that is ready, please tag us in that so I can take a look, and then we can share it. And Trust the Screamer looks like he just made a purchase begrudgingly. So I don't know what you bought. I know my pants are vibrating here from sales coming in, so we appreciate you guys going in and grabbing those. So tell us what you got in the chat, because I'm not going to look at the moment. Robert says, ironically, I won the original Monkey King on Hella Dope. Yeah, so that was man, was that a year ago? Longer than a year ago? Man, time eludes me. Collecting Brothers confirming once again that there are face plates in there, and saying 2 heads, 4 plates, which is cool. Collecting Brothers again say Super Saiyan Monkey King does look good. See, I'm not a anime or Dragon Ball guy, so while I get the reference of Super Saiyans, man, most of that just goes right over my head. And in regards to popping and swapping, they hold up pretty well. I yank and twist, and it's all good. If it doesn't give, then I hit him with the hairdryer. So it's tempting. It might be something that I mess around with, but I don't know if I'm going to start with the ones that I love. Ken's Toys says he's late. Could you start again? I mean, pretty much all we're doing is just saying the same thing over and over again. So, you know. So Kanan is encouraging us to start it over for Ken. And then we are now joined by Same Time Toys. Says, what's good, everybody? The Briscoe is also here. Hello, Briscoe. Always great to see you. And K-Mac. Hello, dope. Hello. Hello, K-Mac. And then Payne's Toy Samples said he got his Cosmic today. So that is exciting. Oh man, all those are going out Friday. All of them. Yeah. Friday morning. I should start packing them now, but then I'm gonna get confused about what's where. I can't run labels and shit. Mailman's gonna hate me that day.
I got something for that. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Is it called getting off my lazy ass and going to the post office?
No. I mean, there's that too, but no.
Never.
It's more in regards to the label.
Okay. Fair enough. We can talk afterwards. All right, we're going to jump back into it here.
Okay.
So, guys, in the chat, again, based off of what we've gone over so far, where is the hype at? Were you kind of hyped for something, but maybe aren't hyped about it now because Aaron's ruined it for you? Or were you not hyped about something and now you're like, yo, I need to go get that shit? Because I feel like once we get to these last few, that's where some of you are going to be. Okay, Ghost of Jacob Marley, Haunted Blue Edition. We are all quite sad, but it still looks amazing, right?
Oh yeah, like an amazing figure. I think if they would have never announced or even hinted at it being glow in the dark, this figure probably would have sold either way it goes. But I think the fact is that they mentioned that it was supposed to be glow in the dark, took the glow in the dark is gone, and now, I mean, we've seen some residuals of people canceling the figure because that's what they wanted.
One thing Oz and Ed were talking about was pirate customs. And now that I'm getting a closer look at this, I see that. But again, that requires painting, and that is not me, friends.
No.
Not painting.
No, definitely no painting here.
So even though you might be sad about the non-glow in the dark, I mean, this guy just comes with so much stuff. We have the chains. We have the safe, which, you know, is right up there with a clock, man. Safes, clocks, they go well together. All these boxes, all these keys. Uh, what are those?
I
Door
mean,
knockers?
just the accessories. The accessories alone makes this figure worth it. Like the
Mm-hmm.
amount of stuff that's there. Like, if you zoom in on that back to was my left, it's like an iron head.
Yeah. The photo's cut off here a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah,
Does that look
like
okay?
that is cool as shit.
That is cool as shit. And again, I keep talking about Blue Hagnon because I really thought some of these things would go well together. But you know, that head could go well with Hagnon too. Um, yeah, I really wanted to compare the colors to these because if they both glowed and they both glowed the same color, uh, that was just going to be a huge win for me. But alas, here we are. What do you think of the Screaming Head?
I mean, everyone needs. I mean, you can't be a ghost without a screaming head. You know, it just sells itself. Like I said, I mean, when you're looking at it, I mean, being picky, the only thing I think that would make this just like a over the top seller would be if that jaw articulated, like you could move the jaw.
Yeah, that would be sweet. So if you're displaying this, which head are you using? Because I've been torn on that as well. If this was something that I decided to follow through with,
I
how
don't
do I
know.
pose
I mean,
this?
the question that I would have first and foremost is that iron head back there like not is that a prop or could you put it on?
No, yeah, it's should be an alternate head.
Because if that's the case, that's what I would use.
And again, I might be wrong, but I think that's what came in the safe for the first one.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Don't
never got the
remember.
first
Um, but yeah, this safe's cool as shit. So much stuff you can do with that. This iron head, so many things you can do with that, especially if you're into customizing, part swapping. I don't know which head I want. I don't know. Um, and Ed does confirm it is an interchangeable head. Uh, I don't know what Trust a Screamer is going on about. Um, something about a Popeye trailer. I don't know anything about that. Um, and then Oz is saying, love the extra head from the safe. And if you grab an extra Frankenstein's creature, it looks great on it.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah, which is not a figure I grabbed.
Didn't either.
Um,
I mean,
so you're
just
you're still
wait.
not sold
Me,
on
me,
this, Aaron?
I mean,
You'll need to unlock your iPhone
Oops.
first.
you need to unlock your iPhone.
Yeah, Siri's yelling at me.
Um, I mean, like I said, I mean it's third. It's third on my list
Okay.
of top five.
Okay.
Like I said, like knowing now that Iron Head is an extra like exchangeable head, that definitely makes things a little easier on my decision of if I wanted that,
Yeah.
opposed to it being a prop.
Why doesn't this pop out as full screen, Aaron?
Huh?
That's so annoying.
You
Why
you
can't I
can
just
clean
get
to
this
get
as
that.
full screen?
I
But
just
there's
create
this
the
back.
listing.
All right. So we're down to two here. What do you want to look at, Aaron? What do you want to look
Cosmic.
at? All right, let's look at the cosmic. All right. This one is just absolutely loaded, absolutely stunning. Um, so many cool things going on with this figure. Again, this guy likes to rock two blasters there, which I love. He does come with a bigger kind of rifle gun as well. This is one of the, I think, four heads going on in here. There we go. There's the other weapon. So one thing I noticed about this, and this is something that made me interested in this as well. So this one is going to come with alternate upper arms and upper thighs, and I believe that's what these parts are. Um, and it comes in purple, Aaron. Comes in purple. So I was like, well, you know, I'm thinking about Mythic Legion's hella dope custom figure, but then I'm like, well, damn, if I can find a little more purple and some shiny yellow or something like that, hella dope cosmic custom using these extra parts that come in there.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So this is another one of the heads, and we'll get a better look at that in a minute. One thing I also want to point out is this chest plate. So on a lot of these cosmics, this particular armor style, which I think is the Tusk style, I might be wrong, but this comes out and it can be swapped with, where's the better view? With this one, which I actually prefer this. I think that is a badass look. It's almost like a superhero emblem there. Compared to just kind of like the circle with the orb thing going on. Like most of the cosmics, it does have these holsters, so these will come with clear pins that go in there, and then they go into the gun here. And while I like that in execution, I hate having this hole here on these guns. I think that looks gross, but I like what it does. I think it looks pretty badass. So if we, well, we'll take a look at him when we're done. I was gonna say I have one right here that uses the same system. Again, same shot. So these are the alternate. These are the legs that it comes with, and then the purple ones are the alternate. So it comes with these pants style legs and this pants style upper arms, and then those can be swapped out with the black and purple upper legs and upper arms, which I think is neat. This back piece, so Sligor Riz has a very similar back piece, and you know, I made mention of it on our Instagram last week. Dork Layer has a great review of Sligor Riz from Book 2, which we still have like maybe one left in stock. But at the time, and it's an old review, Dork Layer said if you're getting into Cosmics, Sligor Riz is the figure you want to start with because he just comes with so much goodness. And I would say this is up there as well. This back piece does come off. I don't know why you'd want to take it off, but I think it looks cool on there. But that is a removable piece as well. And it also comes with the dome helmet. And I've only messed with one of these dome helmets. I am terrible at putting those things on. So I don't even fuck with them. And then the annoying part about having the helmet on is once the helmet's on, man, you better hope that you have that head looking the right direction, because if it's like slanted or wobbly or something and you just fiddled with getting that bubble thing on, it's a real pain in the ass. What I like about this head, dude, it gives me a Josh Brolin Cable vibe. And I don't know if that was the intent, but
I could see that.
yeah.
Or like Iceman and like some like I'm about to like mess you up type stuff.
Oh, that's such a good point. So that was also brought up on Oz's stream. Somebody made a mention of that in the comments, and that didn't even fucking click on me. But an Iceman? Yes. Absolutely. Especially if maybe you took some of those Jacob Marley parts. I don't know. I'd have to look at it again, because he's mostly a jacket, so I don't know if that jacket comes off and there's stuff underneath, or if those... What? But maybe you could swap some of that out. And you know, there's a button up here that I can fucking push. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There's a closer look at the head. Love that hair. Wish I still had some.
Oh, that Arnold Mr. Freeze. Yeah.
Yeah. This is another one of the alternate heads, and I believe we'll take a look at all the accessories here at the end. I think there's alternate neck pegs in there to match with some of these heads, so you can kind of customize things that way. If you're into the extreme ultra sci-fi, which I'm assuming you would be if you're a Cosmics fan, this head's probably right up your alley. I'm still just a fan of like skulls and things, so I like the more helmeted heads for Cosmics.
I mean, I like that one. The other one, go back one. That head there looks like was it Lilandra from X-Men?
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
And I'm gonna pull out two of these Cosmics just as a comparison when we're done looking at this. But yeah, no, that's spot on. The Shi'ar, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay, so this fucking thing at the bottom is annoying as shit. Our website's fucking annoying. This is everything that it comes with. So we'll start down here. This piece over here to the bottom, that is the interchangeable chest piece, I believe, that can swap out with this right here. And again, I think that's a much cooler look. You do have your alternate neck pegs. So if you, this neck peg matches these extra legs and arms here. So if you kind of want to match that up, I think that's cool. Looking at this guy, though, I don't see a lot of neck space, especially when you got all the shit on. So I don't know.
I think you're probably more using it for when you don't have the shield on.
Maybe.
So you get more of that like that turn and look piece.
Yeah. And so then we have the greenish blue here, which would go with this head and that head. He comes with his two blasters, his big rifle, and alternate hands. So maybe is it the hand that he has on?
You just trying to zoom in on this junk. That's all you're trying to do. Don't fool nobody.
Yeah, I am. One of these hands, and I thought I saw it in one of the pictures. I might be crazy, but it almost looked like he was giving kind of a thumbs up on one of these, and I thought that was pretty fucking cool. So I'm gonna zoom in on me real quick. Okay, so this one right here also has the two blasters. So this is kind of the holstering system there. So those peg right in, and there is just a clear plastic peg. So all the Cosmics come with this. And again, my gripe with these is the hole that it leaves in the gun. So when he's holding the guns, sometimes it looks stupid, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, you gotta be creative now. Like maybe that's like a orb blaster.
Yeah.
And then, like like a shotgun, it pops the shell out on the side.
Maybe I should be more creative, but yes, that's how that looks. So he's using very similar blasters. They might actually even be the same. I got this one strapped to the back. I know that's not a realistic thing, but I just needed a place to put it so I didn't lose him. And then another feature, and I assume this figure will work the same way. This piece comes off, and I don't have any fingernails at the moment, so getting it off is actually quite a pain in the ass. But these come off, and what I like about that is there's different colored ones with a lot of these figures and a lot of these heads, and you could kind of swap them around by color if you're doing lazy kit bash customizing like what I would do. Man, I was looking at the wrong screen that whole time because I was zooming in. Looks like the chat was going crazy. Did we miss anything good in there?
No, you're subliminally trying to sell them this figure.
See if we can get him sold out. There were not a lot left to begin with. So he is probably the closest to being gone if he's not gone already. And Plus, it's an army builder. Like, I know it's an expensive ass army builder, but a lot of the people that did order this ordered like 2 or 3, because of like the shadow circle, and it's supposed to be some sort of evil underground gang or something. I don't know Cosmic's lore, dude. I don't know,
Yeah,
but it
okay.
could be a squad.
Where's Largo at? I need him to put a video together.
We need Largo to explain things to us. Um, and Ken's Toys, well, I need that spacesuit guy. Damn it! Subliminal messages received. And like I said, if you like this figure, there's 1 or 2 Sligor Rizzes left in stock. I think those two go so well together. And make sure this is the right thing. Yeah. So this is the standard packaging that it's going to come in. This obviously is not it. This is another one of the cosmics that we have on. Aaron, you look drunk there. So if anybody was wondering if there was any sort of special kind of packaging, this is essentially what you're going with, standard Cosmic Legions packaging, which is fine. These boxes hold a lot of shit, Aaron. Hold a lot of stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're very creative with how they package those things.
I still have my I was messing with the one from PowerCon. Like all the stuff that's in there. It's nice.
Yeah. Look, I know behind the scenes I've given the Cosmics line a lot of crap because it just wasn't my cup of tea. Not that I was like shitting on it, like, oh, it's a terrible line, but I was just like, I'm not really that interested in it. But Novian Lean here. This guy won me over, and I've really enjoyed what you can do with a lot of these figures.
Yeah, I mean,
You froze again, friend. Maybe you should reset your router. Maybe that's what we should have done. Anyway, what were you saying? You're back now?
Yeah, I know. It's all about just finding that one figure, man. Like the one that like, you can attach to, and like that kind of like it's like opening Pandora's box.
Yeah.
And for a lot of them, I think like the that one is going to be the one that's really going to be like, okay, let me get into this whole cosmic thing.
Mm-hmm. It's just such a good one to start with because you get so much stuff, and if it's something where you're like, well, I'm interested in the popping and swapping aspect of it, that is a figure that you literally buy. It comes with extra parts, and you can either use those parts for fodder, or you can just start tearing this thing apart. And I think that's really cool.
I was literally reading the message under.
I'll get you. Thank you. I'll call him True Star Screamer now. Look, if we were able to show off the real goods, we 100% would. But I think it just makes that more exciting for when you guys get them in hand. All right, so we got one more to look at.
Sir.
Let me get situated here. Like all super zoomed in. Okay, and then we shared the screen again. I should have just made a fucking slideshow. Okay. Mythic Legions, the Undead of Vikingfell. Also, Ostradamus Toys' favorite figure of this line, and we're about to find out why, man, because you can do so much with this figure right here. It comes with a whole bunch of, I don't want to say it comes with like a lot of stuff. It comes with a lot of small, neat things, and you're like, oh, that's neat. So this will also come in your standard Mythic Legions packaging. So it's not going to be special like the Figura Obscura boxes, which will also come in those kind of harder rectangular boxes with the magnetic covers. So any figura obscura that came with a magnetic cover before, you'll still be getting that with these purchases that you're making now. But first of all, just looking at kind of, this is the bare bones version. You see what I did there? A bare bones version of this guy. And truly an army builder. We got Necronominus right around the corner, Aaron. Like
Oh, literally.
spring, summer, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
People keep asking me, I don't fucking know. And this is perfect for that army. So this one is going to come with 3 separate heads. This one is a skull that is engraved. And one thing to keep in mind with this figure, it is not the same size as, sorry, I'm trying to find something to compare it to. So it's not the same size as like one of these massive muscular figures. He is a skeleton, and I would say a little bit smaller in comparison, at least based off of what I've seen from it. So I don't know how well some head swaps will do with this. If you're trying to put it on a bigger figure, I don't know if they'll fit. But they're still fucking cool. This is...
I love that helm.
So this is what's cool about this. First of all, the helmet's badass, right? But these feathers pop out. So you could take these feathers out of that, and you could add it into here. So you can take these spikes out of it, and you can add that to that, which I think is probably how I might display mine. Not that this isn't badass as fuck, but yeah, so you can take that out, or if you have horns or other spikes or things like that that you want to plug in there instead. I have a few goblins that have horns that can go in there. And then I'm pretty sure this is reuse, but it's the first time I've seen it on something, and I fucking love it. But there's this kind of pelt on him. So this fur cape that looks like it goes under the pauldrons, which looks like it might be a pain in the ass, but I think that is really cool just to have that. In the back here is I think that's a ponytail, so like a Viking ponytail, which also looks like it could be popped out and put into this one, so you could take that spike out, put that into there. So there's lots of different options that you can rock with this guy.
I just love that. The soft cuts for that is amazing.
Yeah. So it looks like it goes over the arm. Not both arms, just one arm. So it's like a half jacket, or maybe like, when you put your bathrobe on, but you're kind of in a hurry and you're just kind of walking around with half of it on. Yeah. I don't know if that's the only thing that you can do with that, but... So weapon-wise, I think he came with a sword and an axe. So the axe is cool. We do have the strap, but I think these are pretty standard across the board for all Four Horsemen figures. I do really like the shield. I like the shield a lot.
I want to get the shield from that new wave they got out right now.
Okay.
Like that shield on that, it's big.
Okay.
Like I like some of the like gladiator type shields, kind of like what this is.
Mm-hmm.
But man, yeah, you get a nice thick sturdy shield. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a breakdown of everything that this comes with. So these are 3 separate heads. So this piece does not come off. This is actually just the head, so that is not like a removable helmet. It comes with the pauldrons like all mythic figures tend to do. You got your felt here, and then your shield, which I think is cool. The two other heads, so this is the spiky one with the open face, and then this is, I think that's, I don't know if that's actually like engraved, like it's sculpted in, or if it's just paint. I guess we'll have to find out. Alternate hands, a scary sword, and a really cool axe. I like the details down in there. But yeah, I'm stoked for this one. This is again another figure that, how do you only get one, dude?
Looks like a dangerous rabbit hole.
It's tough because like one, like you can't just have one Viking guy running around, right? Like
No, no, no.
you need a squad. You need a couple of these guys, I think. And with just the things that you can do with it, with the ponytail and the wings, the alternate heads, felt, no felt, pelt. That's what I'm saying. Pelt. Um, there's just a lot of options there. Or if you just want to build up skeletons, there's skeleton army builders coming. Now, I think this one looks, these colors aren't the same as I think most skeletons are, but I don't have all the skeletons, so I might be wrong on that. So I don't know how color-wise swapping goes with that. Yeah. All right, Aaron, now that we've looked through it, has your mind changed on anything? Where are we at? Are you frozen again? There you are. There you are. Welcome back.
Yes, I'm here.
So where are you on this now? Has your opinion changed now that we've kind of dove in?
Nope. Still the same.
Nope. Okay. And
Viking fell, the Fisher Price, and then Jacob Marley.
Okay. Awesome. And Oz saying that is typical bone color. So all my skeletons, I'm looking at them, have armor. So we're also joined by It's Chad. So thank you for hanging out with us, friend.
Yes, he apologized for running a tad. I've had to take care of some housekeeping.
Yeah. Chad gets to run as long as he wants. We don't mind. Cool. Do we want to go through the chat again? I don't have anything started, but
You're nothing started.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
To a update, we did officially sell out of the Fisher Price.
Oh man, that is exciting and sad at the same time.
Went quick.
Well, there wasn't a lot left, and
yeah. Like I said, the pre-orders that went up for that, like I said, it went like the people that got it quick, and then I think now it's like, oh, I didn't get it when I had the chance. Here we are talking about like, oh, now I gotta have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's one of the things where I'm like, putting down, like I said, putting down a deposit. I know people don't like putting like money down or putting, you put it all, you don't want to put it at all, but stuff like that helps us out. Like I said, I probably tooted this horn 1,000 times. Like, knowing that if I would have known, almost 9 months ago that was going to be the figure that was like everyone's going to want, definitely would have ordered more. But yeah, I can't predict that future. Like those skeletons, that 4-packs. Like when those come in and like, oh my god, I want 9 of them. Like, well, I don't know what to tell you. There's like 8 left.
Yeah, we like I said, we went light on this, later than what I think we normally do with the Four Horsemen stuff, and that is mostly because we have gone crazy with the cosmics, and you know, there's still a lot of cosmics.
They still be hanging out.
They're hanging out. So if you guys did miss out on that, and there's still Sligo Riz, I strongly recommend that, or just going through the cosmics in general, because there's so much fun that can be had with the cosmics, like the again, the Tusk Pilot. I absolutely fucking love this. There's Operative 83, which is the Manny Faces tribute, which is also really awesome. We got the gray fellas, so aliens galore, and I think the girl, I can't think of her name, Callian Shun, I think it's something like that.
Something like that.
Um, comes with a lot of like mythic-esque armor pieces that are really good for customizing and things like that. And then got a special guest. Welcome, Mr. 1/6 Shooter. We were just looking at some of your work as we went through the exciting figures dropping this Friday. So, yeah, so I'm going to put this up one more time. One more time. I'm so slow at this. Zoom it back out. Shipping $11.29, man. And so you talked about what you were excited for. Skeleton, Fell.
Yep.
Number one on my list.
Oh yeah.
This guy right here, Mr. Fisher Rice, the Shadow Circle. Looking forward to that. And I don't have a Monkey King, Aaron. I don't have a Monkey King. I might dabble in a Monkey King. I don't know.
Like I said, I mean, it's a nice figure.
It
Like if you missed the first one, this is a good figure to have. Like I like the one that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't I don't want a second one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You're right. You can only have one Monkey King, or else they're not kings anymore. They're just monkeys.
Exactly. They gotta figure out who's jumping on the bed. It's a mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to get these out. I'm not looking forward to the work now, Aaron. I have to pack all of these. I have to pack all of these and get them out. All right, I again am curious in the chat. Did you guys have your minds changed on anything? So we did a pretty in-depth look at all these figures, all the fun accessories that they're going to come with. Yes, lots of good part swaps. Yeah.
I mean, the more I keep seeing this Super Saiyan Monkey King, though, really makes me want to get one just to put like some Dragon Ball Z stuff with it.
So we're literally here trying to push these figures, and you're like, I don't need another Monkey King. And the Collecting Brothers are over here going Super Saiyan, and you're like, oh, maybe. They're selling you on the thing you say you don't need.
Exactly. My mind can be changed every once in a while.
And Tim Taser says he changed his mind.
Tim's mind. He got a skeleton.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, like I said, I guess we'll find out what all the people say when these get in hand. I really think that's the winner. I think that's the winner. Well, I don't know. The Fisher Rice, hot too. So hot. So many pieces. It's a great thing to start your journey with.
But unfortunately, it is now sold out.
It is sold out. That's a bummer. Somebody was asking, I think it was the Titan, if anything new is coming in. And I know it's not really exciting because it's literally in the door and out the door. But something did land today, right?
Yes. Series or Wave 4 of Animal Warriors of the Kingdom has landed today. So I got to go through that box. deal with all of those and resend any invoices of any unpaid bills. So if you are one of those with an unpaid bill, you're gonna get an email. Pay up.
Yeah.
Pay up.
And I mean, for the most part, those are all accounted for, right? So there's not going to be any in stock, correct?
I believe so. I haven't even opened the box. I haven't even dug through it, but I'm pretty sure everything that's there has been accounted for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then still waiting on word from the Void, which I haven't got an answer on that release date yet. So I'll get one and let you find people know, either in the email or the next time we meet.
Awesome. Ed says he needs to pick up a Tusk Pilot now that I keep showing it off. Like, seriously, dude. The red is what drew me to it. It is just so shiny and beautiful. And once I found out that you can change out these top little plates here and swap colors with that from other figures, the Tusk style armor is really a winner for me. I love the tubes because you can kind of change where you put these. So you can have them coming out of his arm, going into his back, going into the sides, not use them at all. This came with a really alien-esque alternate head. And even then, like this head right here has a whole bottom piece here. It's just covered up by this extra mounted armor on here. So the customization you can do with these as well is really cool. And like I said, the red is just so fucking sick, dude. Oh my goodness. Really good looking figure. Love it. And there's plenty of those available. So you guys go have at that.
Have at it. If not, we're gonna throw it in people's bags at the toy show this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody gets one. I'm just trying to catch up the chat. And
see, the collecting bros believe it. He said the same thing. Don't need a second Monkey King. One Monkey King to rule them all.
Can only have one Monkey King. But it's great if you don't have a Monkey King. If you have 0 Monkey Kings, get a Monkey King. Yeah.
Yes. You just need a really big gorilla.
Yeah.
They don't need no Monkey King. I am the one and only monkey.
I'm the monkey.
Just going bananas over here.
Trust a Screamer, True Star Screamer, says he's going to do a review of his Cosmic with his Hello Dope crate display. I like that. So go check out his channel. He's really good about putting those crates in his thumbnails and his pictures and in his videos, and I really appreciate that.
Yep, sure am. I'm going straight pull on NECA. Like, yep, sorry. I need you to go ahead and pay for that.
Where are you going with those Cosmics? Those are expensive, you know? Charged.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Put my kid through school for that.
Yeah. It is schooling you in the chat.
Whatever.
I mean, whatever. We don't care. We don't care.
Same gene pool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Aaron, do you have anything else?
Nope. That's it. Just shipping out some goodies tomorrow.
Yeah. What are you shipping out tomorrow?
Some AWOCs.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot of work.
It is.
Those were quite a few orders, and that is why there's not a lot left to go around. So, which is a good problem to have. But like when we pre-order stuff, we like to have a little something extra for all y'all. But that's the game we play. That's
Indeed.
the game.
A true great ape. Indeed.
Cool. What do you have to promote?
None. Buy stuff. Buy all the things.
Keep buying stuff. Keep buying more and more things. So this Saturday, for those of you in the Columbus area, we will be at the Western Ohio Toy Show at Polaris Mall. Very excited about that. Was looking forward to having some of this new retailer wave there to sell, but y'all look like you're cleaning us out. So may not even have any by the time Friday comes around. But if you guys still want, to place an order, I have not shelled my shit tonight. I've been shelling shit this entire hour and a half. That's all I've been doing.
You didn't play the music, so it wasn't official.
That's true. If you guys want to pre-order these, like, and you're like, oh, I don't have money today, there is still the 10% down option available. They're not listed as in stock. They are still up for pre-order. You can put the 10% down if you're like, oh, well, I don't have money today, but I will have money Friday when these things release. And then we can just invoice you then and then ship it out. So that is always an option for you guys as well. The 10% down, which is, not a lot. And outside of that, next week we're going to be talking about our return from the Western Ohio Toy Show. Thankfully, the show is on a Saturday, not a Sunday, so we will not be dead ass fucking tired, or as tired as we normally are when we come back from these things.
Indeed.
But yeah, that's what's coming next week. We are on the road to 100 episodes, guys, so that is coming soon. Next week is episode 96. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us on our journey. Go buy some toys. We will see you all next week.